So here we go. We are simulating forward to opening day here. Day one against the Miami Marlins. And let's get this thing going. Pittsburgh Pirates, the goal is to win the division. I'm not sure how doable it is, but number one goal is we want to keep the payroll in the bottom five. Top prospects list comes up. Let's see where Tamar Jackson and Paul Skeens end up. So Skeens is 8. Yamamoto for the Dodgers is 7. Langford and Carter 4 and 5. So nothing super shocking there, but let's check out the full list and see where specifically our Pittsburgh Pirate players are. And apparently it's just Tamar Johnson and Paul Skeens. Maybe Bubba Chandler will be in the pitching list too. Oh, we got Solometto too. Oh, and Jared Jones. Okay, so we have 4 pitchers in the top 100, which is nice. Chandler and Solometto, and even Jones in the bottom half of that list, but they're still there, which is promising. I would hope that all of them make the pro roster, but at the very least, if I can get 2 of the 4 of them by 2026 as everyday starters performing well, I'll be happy with that result. And as I expected, Tamar Johnson's the only guy. So one of the big things we're going to focus on is trying to build up our prospect depth with batters, but honestly, we don't have a huge need for that with O'Neal Cruz and Key Brian Hayes on the left side of our infield and Tamar Johnson at second base, and we can be flexible with the outfield. So we'll get there when we get there. Just browsing through this stuff really quickly. My heart of hearts wants to start Skeens on the opening day roster, but I'm going to avoid it. I think better. And we have made it past opening day. We'll just jump straight ahead here. The Padres and the Dodgers have split the series in South Korea. And here we go. All right, so Keller versus Luzardo. Luzardo is a lefty. He's interesting. They got Yuri too. And AJ Puke, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but that's interesting that they are making him part of their rotation. Sure. I guess we'll see what happens here. Let's go. Let's see what OOTP 25 in-game action looks like. I know this is the moment that you've all been waiting for, hopefully. No major changes to our lineup, I guess. It looks like it's, I'd say, slight edge for the Marlins, especially since they have the edge in pitching. We got 2 ties, 2 in favor of Pittsburgh. We'll see how this goes. I don't expect great results for either of us this season, but here's to hoping. And our woof. I really don't like that the games start with this because it always throws me off. I just want to get right into it, but here we go. Luzardo. That's a home run / fly out. It's solid contact for the first at bat of the year, though. Here's McCutchen. And that could be a Texas leaguer now. It hung up a little bit too long. It's out number 2. Getting Chisholm busy out there, and Brian Reynolds grounds out to third to end the side. Luzardo, 1, 2, 3. All right, Mitch Keller. And that is a single up the middle. Bad start. They're already gone with bunts. Real small ball to start the year here. 162 games. Every game counts. Ooh, got the double play. Wow. Based on the speed that was going, that did not look like it would be a double play in Out of the Park Baseball 24, but maybe that's something new about the simulation in this game. Reyes. Little Texas leaguer right over Nick Gonzalez's head, and he's on first. And now Jake Berger. Add him to the cool name club. Is that going to be an out? It is going to be an out. Woof. Put that on SportsCenter. Brian Reynolds getting it done. All right, O'Neal Cruz's first at bat of the season. I'm anticipating a home run. Oh, wow. Is this actually going to be a home run? Yeah, let's go. Pittsburgh Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. Let's go. I'm going to say I willed that into existence. So O'Neal Cruz on pace for 162 home runs this year. I love it. There you go. Nice little hit for Connor Joe. Oof. Brian Hayes blown it. Strikeout. Swinski, that's a fly out. Chisholm. Connor Joe can't steal, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's a lefty pitcher. That's a bad idea. Grandal out into the gap, but not out into the gap deep enough. But we do plate one with the home run for O'Neal Cruz. Yeah. Would he be my first mate, right? Because I'm the captain. First mate, O'Neal Cruz. Good play by Olivares out there and right. Ooh, and then Mitch Keller getting a little wild. Hits Josh Bell in the knee. Brian De La Cruz striking out. And another little tagger. Puts men at the corners. And the simulation speed of this is a lot slower, just in terms of the player movements and the rate of the ball traveling. I mean, it moved really fast in 24, so I appreciate it being a little bit slower because you actually have a better feel of what's happening. But it is a little gruesome sometimes. All right, so through 2, we got the lead. Oh, they got a new box score up here, I think, too. Split into thirds. Strikeout for Gonzalez, and then did that make it through? It does. Nice. There you go. Olivares. Getting it done. Andrew McCutchen. Let's see what he can do. Good walk. And in scoring position with just one out. Brian Reynolds. Hitting from the right side, and that's a GIDP if I've ever seen one. Oh, wow. Does not pull the double play. So Hope is still alive. O'Neal Cruz. No, not far enough that time. I was hoping every at-bat would be a home run, but we got to be a little bit realistic, right? And so Mitch Keller looking good through 2. It's been in a little bit of danger, and that'll be the worst start to an inning he's had so far. It's the 5th base runner of the game for him, too. So he's rocking a 1.6 whip right now. Leadoff double, I don't like. Bertie. All right, so we got to get an out here, and then I'll probably intentionally walk Urias here. And then that puts Berger up. And did I get the result I wanted? Nope, but I got an out. Would I rather face Jesus Sanchez or Josh Bell? I'll go with Sanchez. Got him. Huge at bat for Keller. You like to see him get out of situations like that. Those are the types of things as a GM that I pay attention to more so than the total stats. But both are important, obviously. And I don't even know if like clutch is a thing coded into the game or not, but I noticed clutch performers played clutch in older iterations of Out of the Park Baseball. So I just, in my head, assume that clutch guys play clutch. Grandal. That's going to be a hit. All right. Into the corners. Nick Gonzalez. He struck out in his last bat. Let's earn a major league spot, buddy. Oh, wild pitch. There we go. Nick Gonzalez plating runs without doing anything, just standing there. And he stands there to strike out again. So let's see how Mitch Keller does with the fourth. He's got a 2-run lead. Starts the inning off with an out. Strikes out Brian De La Cruz. And he's starting to settle into a bit of a groove here. And just as I say that, he gives up a home run. 2-out home run, too, which is rough. But could be worse. Do they do like the little spinny thing in the outfield? Doesn't look like it. Just a dramatic camera pan. Ooh, we do have fireworks, though. Very fancy, very fancy. And that's out number 3. So Miami keeps the lead to just 1. But we do have the lead, and that's important. Olivares strikes out at an ugly wild pitch, and he is caught going to first. Here comes McCutchen. Ooh, and that makes it through. So there you go. On base twice now. A walk and a single. Brian Reynolds striking out. Luzardo looks like he's settling into a bit of a groove now, too. O'Neill Cruz has made good contact twice. And he'll make good contact 3 times. But only one of them clears the fence. All right, so Keller's got to make it out of the 5th alive. And he'll start well. Gets Chisholm out. Usually the hardest guy. Bertie. Ooh, that's straight center, but I don't think it's going to make it. Oh! Swinsky got it? Yeah, he did get it. Okay. That was an awkward angle. It's like a Jim Edmonds type grab out there. Arias. Little pop-up. And Brian Hayes and O'Neill Cruz are both there. But Brian Hayes has the gold glove, so he'll call it. All right, so through 5, we're still up 1. Luzardo has pitched 96 pitches, so he should be able to spell him this inning. Connor Joe's not doing it right there. Oh, and here comes Bender. Anthony Bender. Pitching to Key Brian Hayes here. And that's a strikeout. Man. Sawinski, let's hope for a home run here. The true 3 outcomesist player of our team. And wow, every time I hope for a home run, comes through. Oppo Field, too. Exactly the same spot, or not exactly, but close to where O'Neill Cruz's was. Willing home runs into existence. And Out of the Park Baseball 25. Opening day. Loving it. All right. So Mitch Keller's only pitched 77 pitches, so he should be able... We'll see how this inning goes. I don't want to jinx it, but he should be able to at least get the quality start here. I'll probably spell him after this inning, regardless of his pitch count. We'll see how it goes. It's a strikeout. And Josh Bell. Rounding out to Rowdy to... What was that? That's some interesting graphics. OOTP team, you got to look at stuff like that. That was crazy. All right, so maybe he'll go a 7th inning. We'll see. Nick Gonzalez finally making contact. He's on first. And I think I'm going to be really aggressive here and send him. All right. So he held. Let's take a pitch. Ball 2. Take one more pitch. Ball 3. All right, perfect. Steal second. Whew, there we go. He's in. Take this at bat now. Not far enough for the tag up. We do have a runner in scoring position with no outs there. Now 1 out. Let's see what McCutcheon can do. Right up the middle. That should be an RBI single. And it is an RBI single. Beautiful. That stolen base worked good. Aggressive small ball. That's what we're doing. We're bringing small ball back in this one. Brian Reynolds strikes out. No good. But O'Neal Cruz, I'm smelling another home run here. Smelling it. That's his worst contact of the game. So I didn't will that one into existence. But you can't will them all into existence. 7th inning stretch time. Take me out to the ball game. Should do it in the game. That'd be cool. All right, Mitch Keller has pitched 85 pitches. Let's get Aroldis Chapman going. If something goes wrong for Keller, he's probably going to be the guy we want to call in anyway. So, all right, leadoff single. Not great. Betancourt coming up. Ooh, just made it through. How about try harder, O'Neal? Maybe we should be developing his shortstop defense skills. Nick Gordon is coming in as a pinch hitter, and I think... Let's visit the mound. I guess we'll give Keller one more since Chapman's still warming up. Oh, and there you go. I think that's a GIDP. It is a GIDP. Beautiful. Jazz Chisholm is up now, and I think we will put Aroldis Chapman in now. Ooh, not great. It's a walk. Not what we're looking for. John Bertie. That is out into center field, and that will be a hit. All right. Is this going to be a 2 RBI double? Wow, and he makes it to third on what looked like a Texas leaguer. That's alarming. Arias. That's where Aroldis Chapman makes his money, and we just blew the save. That is not at all what you're looking for. It's very unfortunate. Only in America, right? Jake Berger. Ah, man, Aroldis Chapman is performing about as poorly as you could hope for. This is a nightmare. You don't feel perfectly fine, Aroldis. You've walked 2 guys, and you've given up 3 runs. Strikes him out, but that was a nightmare inning. Let's see if we can get back into it. Connor Joe to lead off the 8th. I don't even know what inning it is. That's how much Aroldis Chapman. Yeah. Key Brian Hayes, not far enough though. Jazz Chisholm, good play out in center. And with the game not on the line, but crucial moment for Sawinski. Oh, Jazz Chisholm with another good play. Yeah. It's a rough one. All right, so yeah, we got to get Holderman up here. Should be 1. Don't want to count my eggs before count my chickens before the eggs hatch, but this should be 2. All right, so Holderman's looking okay. Let's put Betancourt down, please. And there we go, strike 3. Thank God for Colin Holderman. All right, and I guess by default we gotta get David Bednar going up, right? Grandal versus Tanner Scott. I think this is the correct matchup. I'm kind of prone to go with Henry Davis here. Let me see what this looks like. Grandal versus righties, and then what's Henry Davis look like versus righties? Not that much better. I could go, or sorry, this is a lefty. What am I talking about? So 50-50-50. Where was Grandal? Yeah, I think I will pinch hit Henry Davis here. Turn to the game. First round draft pick status. Let's will some home runs into existence. Oh, did I just do it for a third time? Well, Garcia was in the stands, but he still wasn't good enough. What a pinch hit for Henry Davis there. I mean, in fairness, it is Tanner Scott. Wow. Well, it's getting strikeouts at least. Andrew McCutchen here. Can we get this padded a little bit? We cannot. All right, so after that 7th inning, I'm holding my breath a little here, but I think it'll work out. I do. And David Bednar coming in to pitch. Get this first save opportunity of the season. Then he immediately starts by hitting a guy. Well, it's going to be a long year for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And a single up the middle. Men at the corners. Oh, no, not even a single up the middle. That's a double up the middle. Well, I guess I have to intentionally walk him so I can get the force at home. It's either get him out or lose. Arias. Oh, not even a double play, so that's unfortunate. Berger here strikes him out. Jeez Louise. And all right, we're going to 10. And we have Andrew McCutchen at second base, so maybe we need a pinch runner here. God. Now whatever. I'm not going to overanalyze this. So Brian Reynolds immediately gets intentionally walked. Classic extra innings baseball. O'Neal Cruz, is that a double play? Please don't be a double play. It's not. Okay. At least we got that going for us. Runner moves over. I do need to get someone going in the bullpen. I think I'll get Bailey Falter and Mladzinski going. And hopefully Connor Joe. Oh, did Connor Joe just get hit? Wow, okay. Hit by pitch. Here's Brian Hayes' biggest at-bat of the year so far, and I think that's going to fall in. It will. There we go. There we go. Got the lead again, so we're definitely going to give it back up in the bottom, right? That's how it's been going. Yeah, I'll keep Sawinski in. Oh, and Sawinski hit by pitch. There you go. All right, so Tanner Scott is really melting down here. Thank God. The only thing going for us is that Tanner Scott is worse. And, oh, Davis, I think that's going to be a 2 RBI? That is a 2 RBI single. Wow, so Henry Davis, 3 RBIs in this game. He's probably going to come away with the MVP if it is not Mitch Keller. And we have such a big cushion now that our next inning won't even be a save opportunity. Or will it? Because no, it won't, because it's over 3 runs, no matter what. And Eddie Olivares, ooh, I think that's going to be off the wall. Yeah, it is. Oh, that could be a 2 RBI double. Ooh. 2 RBI triple. Man, so could have been hitting this good all game. What a 10th inning. 5 through 9, 6 in the 10th. Cutchin with the check, and we get our 10th batter of the inning, Brian Reynolds, who walked in his first at bat and strikes out this time. I don't think we needed it. And based on this, I'll give Bailey Falter the nod. And there you go. Good start. Brian De La Cruz up. We don't really need to manage too hard here with a 6-run lead. And with 1 at bat left, Christian Betancourt. Ooh, walked. Okay. But we got Nick Gordon, the lefty, up, and Bailey Falter should be able to put him away here. And there we go. Pittsburgh Pirates 1-0 to start the season. We didn't beat a great team, but we beat a team. That's huge, and we avoided 2 blown saves to come away with it. 6-run, 10th inning. Got some clutch hitting by Henry Davis especially. All in all, that was a great opening day for the direction that we want things going with Pittsburgh Pirates. Mitch Keller looked good. O'Neal Cruz hit the ball well. Henry Davis had a good game. If you scroll down here, player of the game was Henry Davis. I was right about that. So it was a little dodgy. The bullpen was about as bad as I was expecting them to be, but it's a long season, so you can't really be too disappointed with that. Yeah, so we knocked out opening day. If there's anyone out there and you still want to check anything out in the game right now that I haven't already shown, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'm actually going to wrap this up here. It's getting close to midnight, and I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. But if you did enjoy this, I'm going to be popping a YouTube series on. You can check me out there. Walkhead in, same tag I have here, WOKHEDINN. I'll be starting this series as well as a franchise hockey manager series. Like I said, I think I'm leaning to the Nashville Predators, but I might do the Seattle Kraken. I might do the New Jersey Devils. I'm still kind of playing some ideas in my head. I'd prefer to do a team that hasn't won a Stanley Cup. That's kind of why I'm leaning to the Preds right now. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I did like the effort in the first game of the season. In the first video of the series, I'll probably finish out this Miami series, playing a couple of those games, and then I'll probably play like a game, a series, and try and make my way through April. Yeah, so far so good. So yeah, hopefully you guys had fun watching Out of the Park Baseball 25. I'll try and stream this once a week, maybe Sunday nights. So I might stream again this Sunday. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, happy opening day for Out of the Park Baseball, and happy opening day for baseball coming up right around the corner here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.